What is a YouTube? James Polk here, as always, to promise everyone knows what's up with me and my Amazonist list. As always, it's going to be a updated version, and this time, main deck and extra deck changes. Side deck remains the same. So, as always, let's get to the profile. And then, so first things first. So, 3 Amazoness Princess, 2 Amazoness Baby Tiger, 2 Amazoness Spy, Amazoness Archer, and then 40 Warriors, Junk Synchron, Blue Mountain Butter Spy, and Attack Gainer. Just those 3 in particular. All of them can be searched out with Rhoda. All of them can be special out all from his soul. Depends on what route you want to take. It depends on the combo variant hand you opened up. So for the Junk Synchron, when this card is normal summon, it lets you target 1 level 2 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and its effects are negated. So this particular scenario is where if you have an extra copy of Baby Tiger in your hand or graveyard, off from the summon off from Junk Synchron, you can just pretty much bring back the 2, and then you can either sync for 5, sync for 7, or even link for 2. Blue Mountain Butter Spy. When you normal summon a warrior, while Butter Spy is in your hand, you can just pretty much special summon it out. And then Attack Gainer. If this card is sent to the graveyard just because of a synchro summon, you can pretty much target 1 monster your opponent controls. It loses 1,000 attack. And the Attack Gainer's supernatural effect, it's pretty good just so that you can swing over bigger monsters like it's meant to do. And then for the Beast engine outside of Baby Tiger, Valeraphon, Tangrisner, Mind Mole, and Rescue Cat. Mind Mole was another latest tech in the deck because, first of all, it's a level 3 Earth Beast. And what it does is, once per turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle. And then if this card is sent to the graveyard just because of a synchro summon of a beast type monster, it lets you draw 1 card. Seems pretty good. And then draw a card as in not once per turn. And then for some reason, if this card is getting ready to be removed from the field just because of a opponent's card effect, it ends up getting banished instead. And then my favorite engine of the deck, the Aztecs. So that would be 2 Dawn Walkers, 2 Fire Ant Ascators, 2 Supe Duskwalkers, and then the 2 Supes. And then for my last monster, that would be Medoche Petting Scissors. 2 of them. And the reason why 2, not just 3, because generally you definitely want to see these at the beginning of the game because you never have monsters in your graveyard to begin with. So any combination of natural extenders plus Petting Scissor, you can just pretty much explode whenever you can. And when it comes to Petting Scissor, almost forgot. If you guys don't know what it does, it's basically where if you have no monsters in your graveyard, you can just pretty much activate Petting Scissor's effect just to special summon it from your hand. And then for some reason, if Petting Scissor is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, or in my position, gets into the graveyard just because of an opponent's card, Petting Scissor ends up getting reshuffled. So, and then for the spells, the limited instant fusion, reinforcements of the army, Sky Striker, Mecha, Horny Jones, and Scapegoat. And then I played 6 to 7 equips last time, and now I'm cutting it back down to 5. No Bamboo Sword engine this time. So that would be Noble Arms, Arfidutor, Living Fossil, Overdone Burial, Super Magic Sword of Raptinus, and Divine Sword Phoenix Blade. Pretty much everyone is familiar with the equips. But as for Super Magic Sword of Raptinus, for those that don't know what it does, it's basically where you can just pretty much hook it up to any monster as an equip card. So it depends on the battle position of the equipped monster. So while in attack, your opponent cannot target the equipped monster within card effects. And then while in defense mode, it can't be destroyed by battle. And then its main effect is at the start of the battle phase, you can switch the battle position of the equipped monster just so that you can get your normal summon, which is pretty good. And then about how good Super Magic Sword of Raptinus is that a lot of times is where my opponent goes Baguska in defense. It's basically where you gotta find a way to get your Super Magic Sword just so that you can equip it to a defensive Baguska, just so that at the start of the battle you can switch it to attack mode and then you can get your monster effects back the way it is now. And then Polymerization, Amazoness Empress. And then for the Amazoness cards, that would be 3 Call, Spellcasters, and then my only trap as always, 3 Amazoness Onslaughts. And then side deck, again, it remains the same as the one from my last profile. So nothing changes out of the ordinary. So 2 Bell, 2 Ash, 2 Effect Veilers, 3 Winged Dragon Raw Spear Modes, triple Call by the Grave, and then triple Sherride. And then as for extra deck, that would be 1 is sold. It used to be 2. I decided to cut the 1 is sold down just so that I wanted to fit in some of the extra deck tech stuff in, just to like completely catch my opponents off guard, so that way they'll never be able to expect something. And then Mrs. Radiant. Mrs. Radiant used to be a fusionist because I already have about too many beast type targets in the main deck. So I pretty much figured out why not keep the 2 firefighting Dromedals just so that its Scrap Dragon effect for spell traps is a soft once per turn, and you can pretty much get your Beast Warriors or Winged Beasts back from grave or banish to the hand whenever a Dromedal kills a monster. And best of it all, for Dromedal, it gains the 100 attack for every Beast Warrior and Winged Beast everywhere on board, including himself. And then IP Masquerena. This used to be Alsa Immovable. I decided to put in Masquerena at that point because in any combo variant decks, the way how I play the Link 4 Turbos, you mainly want to maintain control of your Link 4 Turbo at all times, as long as you have your combo pieces. And then for your Link 4 bosses, that would be Unchained Abomination and Mechanite Crusadia Avermax. And the reason why I went with those 2 specifically, well, everyone should know what's up about Avermax. Like, IP into Avermax, you pretty much have to either kaiju it or kill it by battle without finding a way to special summon it. And then Abomination, on the other hand, like, if you go IP Safet, and as long as you have another extra monsters to go into Abomination, first chance your opponent does something involving destroying cards while you control Masquerena and a few monsters, you can just pretty much shotgun Masquerena's effect to go straight to Abomination, and then his destruction effect goes off. So, Unchained Abomination. Outside of the damage step, if a card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, target 1 and pop a card. A monster gets killed by battle, target 1 card, pop that card. During the end phase, no matter whose end phase it is, target 1 card, pop a card. So up to 3 pop card effects in that same turn, which is absolute mental. And then Amazoness Empress. Carbonella Warrior. And then for the Synchros, Ninteria Beast, Ninteria Barkion, Dragon Berserker Utatenyi, Sun Dragon Inti, Moon Dragon Gila, and Hot Red Dragon Archphoenibus. And with that being said, this is James Polk sharing you guys the updated version of the Amazon Aztecs list. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.